What does it say about the makeup of this team that you see the goal scorers the other night? You think of the players who played well in that game. It could be anybody, couldn't it? Really, there are multiple players who could be a match winner, who could have a man of the match performance. How much does that help you? As you go through a long season.
Yeah, I think, Rob, of course you want your players at the top of the pitch to assist and score goals. We haven't got a Billy Sharp in the team that regularly scores 25 and 30. But I've got to say, it never really has bothered me, stuff like that. To win games of football is always the biggest achievement and always the biggest ambition on a regular basis, and we've done that. Wherever the goals come from, I really don't mind. We have the ability to keep clean sheets. Our defensive record's been outstanding. Burnley have obviously stitched us up big time because of their absolutely incredible defensive record. But we're not a million miles behind them in terms of clean sheets and goals conceded. So we can keep a clean sheet, which is always a start. And we have players at the top of the pitch that can produce big moments, and we need both of those attributes to come to the fore on Monday night.
Finally, injuries. Is there anything to report there? Any
no,
issues?
We're delighted. We made a decision on Femi and Brio, Ben Berrett and Diaz on Thursday night, and we're delighted to say that both of them will be involved on Monday night. So, credit to the sports science department, credit to the conditioners, the people who work away from the lights that don't get any recognition, the physios, the doctors, to give me that opportunity of picking from a full, clean bill of health. As I said, there's a lot been talked about this football club over a number of years. We had a brilliant availability record before, and we needed to get back to that. Because you need your best players on the pitch or available, you need your best players in training. Last season, all those players that we couldn't call upon, and from a mentality point of view as well, your experienced players were sat in the treatment table and in the physio's room. So we've got that environment, we've got that feel about us that we're all together, and they're all pushing to try and get into the team, and they respect. When they're not in the team, that they've got a part to play. I think Callum O'Ware's been absolutely outstanding over the last two or three games. He's really pushing. Kiefer's come back into the team. Rob Holding's played a part. Tom Davis got onto the pitch on Thursday night. Outstanding contribution. Sam McCallum's come in. Harrison's come back and played. Femi's pushed. Alfie's had minutes. So Brooksy comes onto the pitch as well and plays a part. So they're all contributing and they're all giving their all, and they respect the decisions that we make, and most so out of respect to the players that are their teammates as well. Obviously, there's going to be some disappointing decisions on their part, and they all want to be involved, but they take it in the right way, and they push and they contribute, and we'll need all that togetherness that has got us to this position so far to go strong into hopefully a memorable night on Monday night, and then onto the next and the biggest challenge.